the new economic evolution of the world, and advanced training in financial and investment literacy. This is a global investment portfolio and the opportunity to receive part of the profits of the most profitable industries and businesses in the world. Crypto unit program and a monthly growing bonus transfers to your account. NEW, a profitable business in the system of multi-level crowd investing. This is at least 15% of the financially educated population of the planet in the near future. This is peace, prosperity, wealth, longevity, and the health of planet Earth. We are NEW.
Okay, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining the call, the New Consumer Society or community. Tonight we're going to learn what is the economic evolution of the world and how you can access a multi-million-dollar private equity club for free. And so standing by is my co-host Nathan Williams, who's going to come and join us very soon, and we're going to share about the company progress as well. And we're really glad that you joined us. We've got participants from all around the world tonight: South Africa, India, Tbilisi, I think I said that right, Nigeria. We have across Australia as well, Sydney, Perth, a few other ones, I might have missed a few. But we'll kick off the webinar. So before we start, quickly a compliance disclaimer, just to let you know that New Consumer Community are not registered brokers or advisors at this time. Our product is educational information on financial literacy. We're not going to offer you any specific financial advice, but we'll certainly give you some indication of what's possible through some illustrative figures. We do ask you to, do your own due diligence and minimize any potential risk to your own self. Have your own A-team, your accountant or advisor in your state or country as well. So who am I? My name is Sharon Fairfall. I am a Vice President in the Partner Program. Also the new Osro Network Leader. We're a very fast growing team. We have more than 72,000 partners, which just blows my mind, to think the leverage of this opportunity is amazing. Also on the local council for the Asia Pacific region, I am a Master Profi certified coach and Genius of Finance facilitator. Very passionate ambassador for the International Generals of Peace. Some of my background's in multimedia, marketing. I've been an entrepreneur pretty much all my life, either a real estate agent or, I've worked in sales in some degree. Some life coaching, a lot of personal development and pastoral care. I've worked in that area as well. And through this company, I've been able to become an international speaker and mentor, which I love. And I'm really passionate about the work I'm doing now. And very fortunate to be a private investor and a fund manager. And this has all been learned in the last 3 years in this company. So we are very, very fortunate that we're in a position now that we don't need to work, we can give back. So what you will learn today on the program, how 10% of the planet's population own 90% of the money. What is the new economic evolution of the world? How you can enter a private investors club. How to become a co-owner of companies with member access and start receiving passive income. Just put a 1 in the chat if you like the idea of getting passive income. And what you need to do for this purpose, and a very special gift for all new attendees on the call today. If you're new here for the very first time, please make yourself known. Put a yes in the chat if you are new here the first time, so we know who are our new guests on the call. But today's reality, who can relate to this? Oh my goodness, so much going on. Tax, harassment, late night mortgage, conflict, deadline, expectations, bullying, work overload, business crisis, anxiety, stress and debt, You can probably tick, a few of those. We're all going through some very extraordinary times in the world today. And we want to be able to offer you another way. And how we're going to do that, we're going to teach you a few things in the program tonight, and then give you the opportunity as well. And you can share this with your partners and guests too. But basically, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Have you heard that saying before? Oh my goodness. Environmental pollution, prices are rising, but salaries are not increasing. retirement. Some people are not prepared and they're already at that retirement age and thinking, what are we going to do? Is the government going to look after us? Are we going to get a pension? You know, if that's you and you're struggling with some of those issues, you know, just type a 2 in the chat and we'll cover that in our Q&A after. I know personally for myself and my husband, we used up our superannuation, our retirement savings when we had some midlife crisis, you know, health challenges. We couldn't work, we couldn't run our business. You know, we had to tap into our super. And so really we needed another way, a solution. So that's what got me on this journey, starting to look for a solution to our own problems, found this amazing opportunity and then thought, wow, you know, really need to share this with others. So in the future, we have some of the issues like robots replacing humans and creating that massive unemployment. And not to mention, a lot of people have lost their jobs with the coronavirus as well. You know, this is crazy what's happening in the world. Prior to that, you know, there was a revolution everywhere, you know, people fighting in the streets, demanding their rights, you know. It's a crazy world. So we want to show you a better way, and we've got that here for you. So some of you may be aware of the author of the Cash Flow Quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And we go off this equation here, employee on the left-hand side, you have a job, trading time for money. If that's you, just put a 3 in the chat so we know who you are. Also, you know, becoming self-employed, now you basically bought yourself a job, but you've got, you know, not a lot of time and money and no leverage in that position. If that's you, just let us know so we can speak to you and then show you how you can get over on the right-hand side. So put a 4 in the chat. If you would like to get into your very own business. So getting a system and people working for you and leveraging with with the system. I love that, Nikki. 3, 2, and 4. And then getting you into as an investor, you know, getting your money to work for you. And this is what the beauty that, you know, we have in this company, that now if we don't want to work a day, we can actually have a day off, which is really, really cool. So we'll show you how to do that. But this is really an opportunity that comes once in a lifetime. And, you know, it's a big statement, but we're going to back it up too. So in our company, we have 3 markets of the new: education, investment, and business. And we'll break that down for you. So if you're thinking, oh no, is this one of those MLM things? Well, kind of, but it's even better than that. So traditional multi-level marketing, the people who own the company generally take the lion's share of the profits. And these are the owners, the directors, you know, the people that are high up on the chain, so to speak. And everyday people around the outside of the circle buying a lot of product, you know, and making a small margin on, you know, buying wholesale and selling retail. If you're doing that and you like it, keep doing it. Personally, for me, been there, done that. I love the concept of the multi-level crowd investing, where we, the people, own the company. So we invite all of our partners to come in and be co-owners, which is really cool. So what is the new economic evolution of the world? It's basically aimed at making it possible for people like you and me to become, you know, co-owners, shareholders, and equity holders of the most profitable enterprises on the planet. If you saw the video at the beginning of the call, you know, that's really sums it up nicely. You know, it's an amazing opportunity. So some of the things that we'll be able to tackle and solve in the area of solving problems is socially creating a better world, ecologically saving the planet from careless destruction, with a, you know, consciousness of people together in a community, developing a positive and caring consciousness. Through business, strategic investing in specific companies that promote a healthy lifestyle, training of everyday people on financial literacy. You're going to learn the difference between a good deal, a bad deal, a great deal, what's a smart goal, you know, some personal development in there, generational wealth legacy for families too. So the Crypto Unit Private Club, what's included? You're going to get access to training. You'll get an online wallet, interactive website, and a back office. It's co-ownership in the global investment portfolio. Nathan's going to come and talk to us about that very soon. There is some loyalty program and profit bonuses. So we'll talk about that as well. And if you like passive income, you're in for a treat. We have some bonus Crypto Unit points that will continue to grow in value, as well as Consumer Academy, the private investor community equity group access. Now we have the VIP VIP club coming up, and we'll talk about that too. Some internal and future live market exchange, and an opportunity to receive future dividend income. So in a nutshell, basically, you're going to get quality training in investment and financial literacy as a bonus by purchasing any of our education information packages, and we'll show you how to get started on that. So the benefits available right now, there's no need to constantly purchase or requalify every single month. You have cupboards full of excess or unwanted products, pills or potions. Really, we're not selling here, we're sharing the opportunity with benefits, showing you how to work strategically a marketing plan. You can learn the 4x4 rank advancement and the 5x5 fast start strategy. So if you want to kick off quickly, we have something for you too, as well as another express bonus, which we will bring at the end of the call as well. So basically, we have a lot of advantages over other companies, and that's due to the constant increase of the price of the crypto unit. And this is part of our global investment portfolio. You also have unlimited instant income through the multi-level crowd investing platform with those bonuses as well, an opportunity to receive massive passive incomes. You can create generational wealth legacy from your family, working from home or a laptop lifestyle. But not only that, we're going to give you like a fast start in that you'll get included in your first purchase an interactive website, online tools, online wallet, and a back office. So we can get you up and running in a business today if you want it. So currently a 1.4 odd, maybe 1.5 now million people around the world have joined us in this movement. And currently we're training thousands of leaders who are the next people to take forward this opportunity through the Marathon 260, and really is a wonderful community. Now stay tuned to the end of the call. We have a very special gift for you, which is the training course, The 8 Rules of the Private Investor. And we're going to give you a bonus to kickstart your portfolio as well. So be ready to take action at the end of the call. So now it's my great pleasure and honor to introduce my co-host, Nathan Williams, who is a local council representative for the Asia Pacific region. He is a leader manager in the partner program. He is a Master Profi graduate and Dean is a finance facilitator, very passionate ambassador for the International Generals of Peace. He's an international speaker and mentor, a cryptocurrency enthusiast, an entrepreneur and a private investor. Are you there, Nathan?
I am, Sharon. Thank you very much for that lovely introduction. Very sweet. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Hope you are all well, wherever you may be around the world. It's great to see so many on here again. It's getting bigger and bigger, these Zooms, which is great to see. So welcome. Okay, let's kick off tonight. So our new consumer community movement, company progress. We've got a quick overview of this, and just as always, as I've said, please check official news from our company for any updates and correct information. Of late, there's been a fair few little scammers going on, so just check always the back office under the news section or the right channels that you're a part of on social media, that may be. So our new consumer community digital currency or movement digital currency, very, very exciting, this one here. Our database is now registered on the Ethereum blockchain for transparency. So we are getting ready to go live, and you can actually check that yourselves. And that can be done via Etherscan on the Crew back office. And when we launch our token, the symbol in the cryptocurrency market will be CRU. So very, very cool. But as I said, please be aware of imitations. We are not at WCRU, as a few scammers and people out there have been imitating our company's token, as well as Anatoly himself, and putting it on marketing materials. So please go to the right levels of information on the back office. Now, our business balanced crypto portfolio, roughly 32 sectors of the investment market. We've highlighted some of these as the most potentials at the moment. Education, priority one, we're all aware of that. Our multi-level crowd investment development sector, the innovative transport development sector, which is ongoing in Dubai at present. Our cryptocurrency markets, forex and stock markets, insurance, real estate, innovative development sector, culture, and then our precious semi-stones and gem metals. So company news, what have we got? So our meetings. So we've consistently got a lot of webinars coming from people around the world weekly. We've got monthly reports from the company. I believe there's another Zoom coming up not too far away from Andre. News and promotions, plans for the next month and upcoming events. Our closed summary meetings back on the 11th of the 4th, which was our last one for our CEO, Andre. And that would be for consultants and above, for clients who have purchased EIPs, education management packages, in your crew or your API back office. So our registrations for the new consumer community system is 768,390 people and growing. So to break that down, that's 64,032 per month, 2,134 people per day, 88 per hour, and 3 per 2 minutes. Extraordinary numbers and very exciting for the growth of the company. So our crypto unit program over the last 12 months, which we have just gone past our 1-year anniversary. I won't read all these figures out, but you may read them yourselves. You can see the figures and the numbers. Probably the most too impressive for me, is the asset purchase volume of 57 million, which is the third bottom, 57,814,095. And then we've all basically getting paid from a loyalty bonus or a profit bonus. And there are your two figures there, which I think is unique by this company from the level of payments that we've got. But that all comes back to us in building our business, purchasing our EIPs. So this particular slide, it hasn't been updated yet, but it was back on the 31st of the 3rd. It was our investment portfolio, where we are now 404,737,965 in valuation. So you can see here all of the cultures, the industries, the markets that we're invested into. On the pie chart, 77% is gold. So we have 310 million units in gold. So it makes up a lot of our crew program. And this day and age, gold is a very safe commodity. Understanding where the markets are falling at the present moment, gold is holding its own. So it's a very, very essential asset. Now, this particular slide at the above, you can see the crew and TNG portfolios, 51 million and 82,110 there. That's a total combination of our crew and our TNG pipes. So that's broken down again, 26% of gold, 35% of the innovative transport technology. And then you've got the remaining sectors there from culture, financial, shipyard, real estate, stocks, diamonds, etc. So branching out across all markets. Our global economy, as we can see on the left-hand side, a 1-year anniversary, so to speak, from the 30th of the 3rd, 2019 to the 31st of the 3rd. Now, a lot has happened, and yeah, who had a glass crystal ball, I guess, seeing that the coronavirus was going to do what it's going to do and was coming along. But, the world now at the moment is an economy of chaos, and in chaos in general, just trying to get back to normality. Production's declined, businesses are shutting down. People are very worried. Unemployment is going to rise. I think they're forecasting 10% in Australia. And economies are looking to collapse. So quite scary times, really. And yes, a very uncertain future on what's going to be of the next 6 months to probably a year to 2 years, if not 5 years. So you look across on the other side here, same dates, being within our company. We are all working in isolation, yes, for sure. However, with golden times is for our partners in NEEW and developing this business at home online. It's a business that is growing, and there's some good choice of selected investments offers still within this company as what we are looking at globally, and hitting nearly 1.5 to probably 2.5 billion people. So potential partners within the MLCI business is growing, and the economic growth also in some of the enterprises that we have, and the future does look bright, as there's always a shining light after the end of the tunnel within these very hard and trying times. I won't go through these slides here, but as we can see here, if on the 4th of the 4th, 2020, our crypto unit was at 15 US cents there, asset value of 404 million, as I've said. So it just breaks down, what we are at the moment from price formation. And this is also forecasting upon our growth as well. We just can conclude that, today is the golden time for new people to become into the company and the opportunity that we have right at present. And, I guess looking on the right-hand side, where we'll be in time to come, if we continue to grow like this, our token will be anywhere between $10 to $40 per crew. And that's huge in itself, in the condition that, if we hit 10 million users, then there's 1 million entrepreneurs out of that 10 million. And on that condition, you've got per one, there's 10 billion sales volume, 4 billion in dollars of asset purchases, and so on and so on. So the growth in this, crypto unit program is huge. And to conclude that, 2020 is going to be a really good year. Hasn't started the best, but at the same time, you put that aside and you still look at the creation of the assets that we've got, which will grow. And there's always opportunities when you have a downfall. On the rising tide or the rising curve, you're going to get some opportunities, and that's what we're involved in with these markets. So our next slide here shows what pretty much similar to the last slide, just broken down differently. The crude price growth plan on the conditions of the completion of the previous slide. So if we have per month on your left-hand side, 1 to 4 up to 12 months. And then when you go across your two-part stages here, you've got your one stage there where we're in now, which was roughly 0 to 15 cents. And then we're hitting 1.35, so we're at 1.4 now million partners. But as you go up on the blue per stage, if our token, upon the amount of users that we get, registered users, and we hit up to 10 million, and you keep looking at that upward climb of the blue steps, we're going to be anywhere between 15 to 40 US dollars a crypto token upon launch if we're hitting 10 million partners. Now, for those that don't know, there's a few of us that are new on this presentation tonight. Our blockchain will be split into 3 tokens. It'll be 2 tokens and a coin. You've got a security token, crypto unit, a stable coin, so it'll be 1 token equals 1 US dollar, and a utility token, which will be our blockchain token. So very exciting there. Now, what has been implemented already? So if you don't know, yes, we've invested in real estate. We've got land in Thailand, not far from the shores there. Very exciting. And then again, down here, bottom left, we've got land in Crimea. We've also got registered land in territories of Russia. The stock markets and the crypto markets, 2 very lucrative markets. The stock markets have taken a little bit of a bashing, but they will climb back. And the crypto markets we're heavily involved in as well. This one's very exciting from Andre. He loves his gold, so we've invested in gold mines. We've got 4 gold mines, and we've also got precious metals and stones, which is backing our crew program. And as I said, gold is holding up the crew portfolio very nicely. So the Sushi Master restaurants is expanding across the world. Roughly 27 of these restaurants now I've found out. So quite exciting. And you'll be able to move into franchises of those in the future. Andre's aim, as you can read in the fine print up the top right there, is to be able to build the largest Japanese food delivery company in the world. And for this, we need to open approximately 50,000 restaurants over 10 years. So far, we've got 27. And from what I've heard from the last Zoom call Andre did, the takeaway sales are up very high. So that's excellent to see in here. This particular industry, I think, is going to be very exciting for our company. So we've invested in Basalt as a company. We've gone partners in a Basalt company, which is developing this Basalt. It has a wide application temperature range of minus 269 degrees to plus 650. So it's higher oxidation and higher radiation resistance, high compression strength, and high shear strength. So it can be used in many different light and heavy industries. And used against, car manufacturing, and hopefully one day we see it take away plastics. So very lucrative, this particular investment. Wow, who knows what this one is? This is exciting. Yes, our innovative transport technology. Some of us on the call are privileged enough to take a ride on this train development, and it is still ongoing in Dubai, and it's very excellently presented. The technology is amazing. But just with the crew program, for those that don't know, we have invested in 2.7 billion shares of this company. So that is very exciting, and it makes up a lot, the second, I guess, highest market valuation within our crew program. So we look forward to seeing more of this. Now, our Shikard. So this is an application that is coming out by Mila Sergikova in the USA, where it'll be launched. It's going to be a very large global reach, CAU partner profit share. So if you imagine something like a Flybuys or a Woolworths card, it's something along those lines where you're going to be able to utilize the card by going into retail outlets and shopping outlets that have registered with the company, where we'll be using the card to gain points on our goods and services that are purchased. And there's also the internal franchising for this as well. And the last one for me is the project. So if anyone out there has a particular project or knows of someone that has the potential for a project or would like to present to the company, you may be able to do that by contacting Sharon and I that wants to either partner, joint venture, or raise seed capital. So that can be also a great opportunity to be involved in too. So I'll hand it back to you, Sharon. Thank you for that.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nathan. Really appreciate that. Wow, there's so much great news that we've been able to share with the company, from the company. And, you know, you really are in good hands. Like, we are getting better and better at this. You know, there's glory days for us in the golden times. So, but most importantly, you know, we need to have the mindset of an investor. You know, if we're going to create all this money, we need a way to be able to manage it so we don't lose it. You don't want to be one of those lotto winners that have a big windfall and, you know, becomes their downfall because they don't know how to actually manage it. So this is the founder of our company, Andre Havrato, who created the Academy of the Private Investor. So since 2011, when he created it, you know, it's been just growing from strength to strength. And now, you know, he's such an amazing man with great experience. He's learned the hard way. You know, he's had some wins and losses in his life, and now he's been able to, you know, show other people what he's actually doing. So he's found a way to succeed and to break out of the norm and to become very, very wealthy. He is a billionaire, a Russian billionaire, and a wonderful gentleman. I've had the pleasure of meeting him a few times, and it's all good. So, you know, he's you can read here all of his accolades. But really, you know, keeping it simple, things that Andre loves to say is live your dreams, like dream and act. So not only do we have to know what we want, we have to take actions towards that as well. And this is a big part of our education program, and the fundamental being the 8 rules of the private investor. So, you know, knowing what is the difference between financial independence and freedom, a lot of people don't know even what, you know, the 5 commandments are. But we want to work with you and show you how to create a financial plan that's going to work for you and your family, how to diversify as well, you know, how to be disciplined, not to be too greedy or lazy, but, you know, having that good attitude that you're willing to learn and always learning to increase your investment deductions as well. So the 5 commandments we teach very simply to maintain from all your incomes, you know, save 10%. You've got to pay yourself first. We're going to hear from some special guests at the end of the call who are showing us how they're going to be paying themselves with a great plan that they've put together. But, you know, you really need to learn this stuff. You know, you need to learn how to protect your savings, learn more about investing, and, you know, how to earn more as well. So through our global team, we have these online education courses. The Genius of Finance is one I'm very passionate about. I was fortunate enough to go travel to Belarus with a team from Australia and New Zealand. We went over and did some training. Actually, there's people from all around the world there. But, you know, we're particularly fond of our Australian, New Zealand connections. And we learned about this terrific game that makes it a lot of fun. So, you know, there's the Marathon 260 Challenge that's going on now. You know, we're training thousands of leaders to take this, you know, to the next level. There'll be some franchise opportunities coming up, you know, with the Crypto Unit Club, the VIP Club. There's so much in this company, like it really is a wonderful opportunity. So this is the reason behind it. You know, Andre is having all of this experience. Like he went bankrupt a few times, and because of the market conditions. So he decided to create a way that he would not be affected by the market conditions. And he came up with this idea for the new economic evolution of the world. And he wants to be able to share this with others. So looking to reach and teach 15 to 30% of the population with financial literacy. And that's how the idea of the new economic evolution of the world was born. So, you know, you have an opportunity here to join with us. You know, Andre's hashtag is progressive man. He wants to create 1 million millionaires. So we are the millionaires, like we're in the 1 million. So, you know, we have more than 1.5 million odd now, but, you know, not all of those ones are active yet. So there's still a place for you to be in Andre's goal. And, you know, he's so passionate, he wanted to create a way that people could do this fast. So we're going to show you now Fast Start. So if you've got a pen and paper, take that out. And I'm going to show you a strategy now where you can actually start to get some quick income. So just check in on the chat. Just let me know how you're going. You know, if you've got any questions, start putting those in the chat as well. We're going to come to that very, very soon. And if we've got new people that have just joined the call, pop in the chat where you're from so we know who we're talking to as well. Would be lovely. So, but if you'd like to get an extra additional express bonus, so this is in addition to all of the other ones we've already told you about, there is a promotion that's going on at the moment that you can step up the level. So you can start as an agent, then a consultant, manager, leader, manager, all the way up to president. And we've got some great bonuses. So $134,000 on the table for you, additional income. So that's in addition to all of the other goodies. So if you're interested, stay around. We'll talk to you a bit more about that later. So the promotion is active now and current until December this year. So if you want to get a hold of some of that, then, you know, definitely talk to us. Okay, just mute your microphone if you're not talking. Thank you. So beginning with the purchase, this is the money flow of the club. So what happens is you purchase our education and we're going to distribute some of those funds. So 40% will go into our crypto unit fund and then we'll go into invested into those 20 sectors of the investment market that Nathan talked about, generating some returns, and then comes back to our partners in the form of a passive income called the profit bonus. Okay, so you know, some variance on that depending on market conditions, etc. They're only very small at the moment, but you know, we've paid out millions of dollars already to our partners, so it's working. 10% of the money that comes in will come back to our partners as a loyalty bonus. So this is like if you're purchasing education from a university or some establishment, it's very unlikely they're going to give you cash back, right? So this is where we differ. We're going to give you money back and reward you in the form of a loyalty bonus just for taking our courses. And then, of course, we have our marketing bonus plan, which we'll talk about in a minute. 37% of that comes back to you and me. So we all have this money on the table. We can pretty much write our own check here. So 37% will go into the sales force, our people. Although we're not really selling, we're sharing this opportunity, right? So, but we want to pay you to do it. So if you're looking for something to do, here's a great opportunity. Our very, very small operating costs and rep bonuses are included in that. So you can see, you know, we're fully accountable of what comes in and what goes out in our company. We do have the very exciting VIP club coming up very soon. We'll talk a bit more about that later. And if you're fortunate enough to already be in part of the crypto unit program and have some unlocked CIU, if you don't know what that is, don't worry. It's basically people who've purchased already in our program, got some bonus, and now they're getting their bonuses unlocked, which will open up another opportunity in the future. Once you join our VIP club, you'll be able to now stake these, and it's like banking and creating another stream of income. So that's pretty exciting too. So at the moment, you can carry out an internal exchange on the platform, peer-to-peer, or you can post a notice on the board as well. So how do you join? Pretty much it's quite simple. You make an exchange. So to join the crypto unit program, it's an exclusive club for private members only. So you do need to be invited here. So thank the person who invited you. They thought enough of you to give you this opportunity. So for a minimum of 10 units, which is equivalent to $10, you could open up your Academy of the Private Investor portal, and we can get you started from there. So if you'd like to participate and do a bit of training with us, we have an option for everybody here. So starting from an installment plan of 20 units a month over 5 months, or 10,000 units a month over 10 months, 100,000. So you're going to get some bonuses with that education as well, and then you can start earning a passive income from that portfolio as well. We've got quite a few people, on the lower end, in the middle, and on the higher end as well. So it doesn't matter, what you can afford. There is an opportunity here for every single person as well. And if you're thinking, okay, well, maybe I've got a bit of savings, I can do like a one-off, this would be the one I would recommend for you. Starting from 500 units, you'll get 6,500 crypto unit points as a bonus, plus all of this education. and more. So it didn't all fit on the one page. So there's lots more you'll begin to discover. But if you'd like to know about this, financial literacy, this is a great way to get started. Now you've got a couple of options. So, if you're working, that 9 to 5, you're stuck in the rat race and you're, in that cycle that you're just on autopilot, waking up and, morning to do, run to work 9 to 5, return home tired, eat and sleep, rinse and repeat. We've all been there. I know I certainly have, and I'm glad to be off this cycle. But if you like doing that, you want to stay there, that's perfectly fine. We're not going to pressure you into anything you don't want to do, but this is a great opportunity and a way to get off the rat race. So a couple of ways you can earn with us. Multiple income streams are available. So of course we have the MLCI marketing, the bonus plan. You get some, this is an active one, so you're sharing with that, you're getting a percentage. We'll show you that in a minute. Some loyalty bonus and profit bonus are passive income, plus the unlocked CRU internal exchange. If you joined us a year ago, like we've only been going with the Crypto Unit Club for 1 year, some of your units are unlocked. There's a VIP club bonus coming as well as a staking program. Maybe you've got a project idea, and Nathan talked about that. If you've got an idea that could, a company that will have, it has to be like 23, 25% liquidity in that for us to select it. So, if that's something you want to bring an idea to us, please do. You might want to be a council rep or country rep or office manager, help us, with the admin and delivering these courses as a coach, some franchising opportunities and merchandising, and in the future, an investment consultant, as well as a new profession. So with our marketing bonus plan, there are some advantages. We'll go through that in a minute. But if you would like that elusive $1 million, I'm certainly aiming for that myself. It's possible, absolutely possible in this company. So there's no downgrading, no downsizing, no matrix, no binary, no pyramid. Really what we are is a community circle, and there's unlimited income opportunity here. So earning through unlimited levels, your whole structure, you can be your own boss and live the dream. So this is available, all of this information in our back office. So if you're interested or have any questions around that, let us know. We'll come back to that another time, but this is a general overview tonight. From your 6th level down, if you understand team building, there's a lot of money on offer here. And as you rank up in the company, you increase your earnings in this company as well. The first part I would encourage you to do is to get a hold of the person who invited you, map out a plan to get you to a consultant ASAP, because this is where it really starts. This is where the rubber meets the road. Now we have the Academy of the Private Investor, the Crypto Unit Club, and previously Transnet Group, previous partners would have some ownership and some equity in our innovative transport technology there. So you've got several accounts. But for new clients coming in now, you must join in through the API portal, and we'll show you how to do that as well. So I have come to the end of my presentation. I'd like to invite my co-host back, Nathan Williams, and to come and talk to us about some promotions.
Thanks, Sharon. Yes, we will continue on with the slides. Okay, so promotions, and there's plenty of them for this month. If you refer a friend, you will get a bonus. So for inviting someone into this business, you get 100 crypto units and the 8 rules of the private investor. So any new clients that you register in the system that need to pay for a product in the Academy of Private Investor, so under your API back office, your personal account from 10 units, so it's $10 US roughly, to access the Crew Exchange bulletin board, which will actually pop up in the top right, in the right section there, and that's valid until the 30th of April. So any new partners right now for the days remaining, bring them in for 10 units, and you're getting 100 crypto unit bonuses for free. And similar slide up until the end of the month, we've got this has to be done via the API back office. So you put your 10 units in there, and then you purchase your 100 EIP. Or you automatically be given your 100 crew from your 10 EIP purchase. So very well worth it to build your business, ladies and gents. Another promotion that's been ongoing now, a lot probably hadn't known about this one, but ever since February 21, 2016, we've had this ongoing promotion through the company So if you're personally inviting anywhere between 5, 10, 15, 25 personal invited agents, you would get 100 units with 200 unit bonus. You would get another 100 units with either 300 bonus if you had 15 agents, or 25 invited agents, 200 units for 500 bonus, and so on down. So, another great promotion if you're really pushing the business and you're expanding. This is a great opportunity to really build up and rank up as well. Another one we have, there's just so many promotions, it's unbelievable. So this one is launched not long ago, the Express Bonus Qualification Promotion. If you're building your teams, you're helping your partners rank up, I know there's a fair few on here that are, you can create this 6-figure income pretty much, ongoing right up until presidents, and it is valid till the end of this year. So we've got 7-8 months left to go. So right till the 31st of December, if you are ranking up and using the promotions, from agent, consultants, manager, leader, manager, right the way to a president, you can certainly earn a very good income and also rank up to help your team and yourself. Another promotion we have, this one's ongoing too. It's not a new one, but it's been around for a little while, not too long. EIP Gold Anniversary. It's for 100 lessons of financial investments and 2 super bonuses of 80,000 crypto units and a souvenir gold coin, which is roughly worth 8,000 units. It's 24 carats, 35 grams, and 40 millimeters in diameter. And there's only 350 packages. So, it's a very worthy coin to have from the company and part of the crypto units, and backed by gold as well. So you get a nice little certificate. So topping up your wallet via your API back office. To access this, you get a discount of 1% fee with anything to do with your visas. So, if you are looking to top up on your API, you get a 1% fee discount. So that's pretty cool. Again, it's another opportunity and another way the company is saying thank you, by doing, you're investing through the API back office. Sharon did say and talk about the API launch. This is really exciting. I'm looking forward to this. It's not too far away, but it's the VIP club of a private investor. It's an elite club for everyone. However, it's not compulsory, but when the conditions come out, I would probably stop and think that you might want to consider that option. There's going to be plenty of additional bonuses, discounts on company products, and also loyalty program bonuses as well, which will be ongoing and continued. And there's the opportunity to participate in any reportings of the crew meetings, etc. The ability to participate in the crew exchanges, and it's as low as 10 units. So that's $10 for the lowest rank, up to 100, which will be for president. So whichever you choose in between those, that is paid out per month. So very exciting on the VIP club. Now, upcoming events, as you are probably aware, Sharon and I run these weekly training Zoom calls every Tuesday and Thursday night. We've got crypto unit opportunity webinars. There's training webinars. There's the recordings. Sharon records these Zoom calls and then puts them into the social channel groups or Facebook groups. Also in our back office, under our crew, under news, there is tons of recordings there as well. And there is generally the monthly CEO meetings, which Andre reports on all of our company events and talks about where our CEO program is about. So very good to get onto those. Some upcoming training events for 2020. As we said, the Tuesdays and Thursday nights, 7 to 8 p.m. I do believe the company has just brought out some new trainings on Tuesday and Thursday nights, which I think will be starting around 8 p.m. So Sharon and I may have to assess these time slots, but that is ongoing at this present moment. So we invite everyone to continue to come along and join and support these Zooms. The calendar online meetings, yes, as I said, there's every single day of every month is full up with Zooms all around this country and around the world. If you do miss a Zoom of ours on a Tuesday or a Thursday night, you're more than welcome to jump on what's available in the back office throughout the day. So there's plenty of opportunities. And our only, at this stage, our upcoming international event, which is pretty much going to be the only one, is our TNG NEW Eventi 2020 in Moscow, Russia. It starts on the 17th of October. So the 17th and the 18th is the Genius of Finance World Tournament. And we've got the 19th and 20th, which is the Inventi conference. And then the 21st of October is the World Forum. So a great holiday. Hopefully the bans are lifted then from the coronavirus and we're all able to travel. This would be a huge event put on by the company, and it's going to be quite exciting and well worth it by the time we've launched our token. International Generals for Peace Association. So I was privileged enough, as with Sharon and maybe a few others on this call, to be able to receive a award and a medal from the Generals for Peace. And its aim is, literally to change the way the world is heading, in the way governments, are creating wars, and how they're, building ammunition and making money off that. And really, the only reason why we go to wars is, just to offload a heap of ammunition that countries are developing. So, to gain some level of land, oil rights, etc. But the general, Andre, it's not Dr. Anatoly, but Anatoly. Sharon, what was his name?
Skaga.
Gaskaga, okay. Yeah, we've had the privilege of meeting him. It's a great cause, and if anyone wishes to join and help support this, then just let us both know.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nathan. That was really informative. Wow, so many promotions, guys. If you're looking for something to do, there's definitely a lot here. And we want to work with you, so we're looking for the leaders. So if you find that was really interesting, and I want you to now center yourself and ask yourself these questions, like, do you want to change your life? Like, do you want to provide a decent future for your children, your grandchildren, like your family? Do you want to gain financial independence? I'm sure you said yes. Just type a yes in the chat if that's for you. And also I can see your questions in there as well. So thank you. We're going to come to those in a minute. So just give me a yes if this is something that interests you and you'd like to create the future together with us. Really we're on the verge of the new economic evolution of the world. And, we're really only just getting started. So can't wait for you to join us, and looking forward to that power of human intellect and intent. We have a goal, a very big, hairy goal, to have 10 million partners around the world by 2020. So we hope that you are going to be joining us. We want to thank you for attending the presentation, but please do go back to the person who invited you to get you started straight away, and then you can actually participate and then get your training course for free, plus your 100 free crypto unit points as well.